Hello and welcome back to another re-recording of the first 60 articles from IndustryBroadcast.com. Today is article number 21, the first submission from our prolific contributor Jamie Fristrom, who is a professional video game developer, an amateur writer, and as of late, an amateur tabletop role-playing game designer. Up until recently, he was the partner, technical director, and designer over at Torpex Games, where, with the help from Richard Garfield, they invented the game Schizoid, claimed to be the most co-op game ever, available on the Xbox Live Arcade. Today's article is all about leadership, so put on your leader hats, get comfortable, and get ready to learn, because my name is Ryan Wienko, and this is Industry Broadcast. Today's article comes to us from Jamie's Manager in a Strange Land series, which you can go check out on Gamasutra, and it's titled Leaders Play Bass. Rock Band 2's online component is pretty cool. You can invite people to play in your campaign, and why the hell not? You'll get more fans, leadership scores, etc., etc. if you do. The problem is that when you join somebody else's band, all you get is money, which is fairly worthless unless you like to buy bling at the rock shop. You don't get progress, leadership scores, or even fans. But this doesn't seem to be too much of a problem. I've never had an issue getting a couple of people to join my band. I guess some people really are motivated by fake cash, or maybe it's a truism of online games. Everybody wants to join, nobody wants to host. Kudos to Harmonix for giving people a real strong motivation to actually host. Of course, to get the most points, your band needs a bassist, and nobody wants to play bass. So if you want to lead a full band, you're going to have to play the bass yourself. And this is kinda like life. A former girlfriend used to be something of a groupie for an indie rock band, I Found God, and in 1997, after their bassist quit, Stress, the founder, gave up guitar and took up playing bass. In LA, it's a lot easier to find talented guys who want to play guitar than to play bass, just like Rock Band. Which reminds me of something that Peter Drucker said, but I'm too lazy to look up the quote, so I'll paraphrase. Leaders fill the void. They do the things that aren't getting done. In other words, CEOs plunge toilets. Another example, in the early days of Spider-Man 1, I did a lot of tools programming. Not a terribly sexy job, because other guys were excited to do the rendering and gameplay and whatnot. I did what wasn't being done. But there are a couple caveats to the leaders play bass rule. My opinions here are subtle and nuanced. First of all, it can come dangerously close to putting yourself in as your own utility infielder. If you neglect your management duties to do the full-time tools programming, then that's a bad thing. So if the void, the thing that needs doing, is a critical path thing, you're really going to have to fix that staffing problem. After the Spidey team ramped up, management was a full-time responsibility, so I passed the tools programming off. Second of all, there's some reason that you're a leader. Some reason that you're running a project, starting a company. You want to make a difference, you want to make something happen, and you can bring a certain X factor to bear on that. If you're giving up your X factor to play bass, why are you being a leader at all? Stress didn't stop writing the songs for IFG, and I always have influence over the design of the games I work on, because that's why I make games. So, playing bass is kind of a survival technique. You only do it when you have to, but when you have to do it, you do it. Well, that was a shorty but a goodie from Mr. Fristrom. Thanks again for his contribution to Industry Broadcast. And a reminder to everybody, if you aren't following us on Facebook or on Twitter, do so right now. Head over to twitter.com/IBpodcast or facebook.com/industrybroadcast. Click on the little follow, click on the little like, and you're good to go. Hope you have a great day, and hope you tune in next time. My name is Ryan Wienko, and this is Industry Broadcast.